Hello everyone, my name is Hassan. I am a student at Surya Kancana University. Now I will tell you about a story entitled The Success of a Consistent Child. Once upon a time, there lived a teenager named Putra. He lived with his parents, his father named Joe and his mother named Jill. They lived a simple life. His parents' daily activities were hunting animals, gardening carrots, and his mother was a good cook. Putra always ran from his father to survive in the wild. Not only that, he also learned to cook from his mother and hunt wild animals in the forest with his father. They lived far from the people in the village. In the morning, they carried out their routine, namely breakfast. Putra at that time was having breakfast with his parents, curiously asked, Mom, Dad, will our life always be like this until I have a child? Then his mother answered, No, son. Mom and Dad will work hard to support this family because you are our only hope. Suddenly, the father said, Son, if you want to be successful from what you have, start from zero because instant success is very difficult. Anything must go through a difficult and challenging process. Then the son smiled and asked, How about I go on a journey to find something new that can change my life? The mother sadly refused. Son, I'm worried about your decision because you are not ready to survive. The son then replied, Don't worry, Mom. I'm sure I can survive without you, rather than us living like this forever. The father agreed, I believe in you, son. I am sure you can do it. The father went to the barn and brought several tools such as hoe, knife, axe, and hammer. He also gave him a load of carrot seeds. There must have been a reason behind it all. The mother gave her son some coins and some food. The son then said goodbye and left them both in the vast and free nature. The son's adventure began seeking survival and finding something that would change his life. He traveled through the forest, along rivers, and up mountains. Finally, he luckily found a large area with a small abandoned hut. He rested and ate the provision his mother had given him, then began to think. Hmm, how about I plant the carrot seed that my father gave me and I will multiply them in the land that I found? Here there is an old hut and flowing river. This is a perfect place to grow carrots and survive. Putra then rushed to prepare the tools he brought. Then he went to the forest to cut down a tree with an axe and cut it. After that, he returned with the result that had been cut. Putra repaired the damaged hut with the wood he got in the forest and used to fuel the fire. Putra then went back to the forest again to hunt wild animals, fruit, and edible mushrooms to survive. He also returned to the hut to process the results of his hunt in the form of deer, some berries, and mushrooms. Then Putra took a hoe and used it to clear the weeds, hoe the ground, and make a well for a water source. This is enough for my carrot seed to grow, said Putra. Then Putra began to plant carrot seeds carefully and patiently and water them with water from the well. After his work was done, he went for a walk to relieve his fatigue. But he was lucky to find a village not far from there. He also visited the village to get to know the villagers. After that, he returned home because it was getting dark. Months had passed. Putra survived by eating food available in the forest. Every morning, Putra often tended his plantation by watering it with water from the ditch. Finally, The seeds he planted had growing big, produced seed, and were ready to enter the harvest season. Wow, it's been a long time since my plantation was ready for harvest, said Putra happily. 10 days later, Putra's carrot plantation entered the harvest season and then harvested his crops and took the initiative to sell them to villagers. He went to a village not far from his plantation with the harvest. He offered his wares to the villagers. However, not one bought a single carrot because the villagers were not interested. Putra wandered around sadly, but he saw that the villagers liked juice drink and sweet cakes. Putra had an idea and bought an iron barrel, several bottles, and some ingredients for the cake. He rushed home and put some carrots in the barrel, then pounded them with a wooden stick. After that, he filtered the carrot juice and poured it into bottles. Not only that, he made cakes from carrots. Then he went to the village to sell carrot juice and cake. The villagers who were curious about his wares then bought them. A bottle of juice cost 5 coins and a cake cost 15 coins. It turned out that they liked Putra's wares. Wow, this is the best drink and the cake is very delicious, said a villager. Then the villagers were interested in buying Putra's merchandise, and his merchandise sold well. The villagers begged him to make more, but Putra said, I have a lot of supplies at my house. If you really want it, come to my house. The villager agreed and flocked to Putra's house to buy his wares. Putra welcomed the villagers, showed them his carrot farm, and then, upon visiting his home, made juice and some cakes to sell. The villagers loved them, but the supplies ran out, leaving Putra feeling lost. Oh my gosh, the raw materials are out. I can make the food and drinks you want, said Putra. The villagers were disappointed, but the son said, don't worry, maybe I should plant more carrots and process them. You'll just have to wait a few months to buy my goods again. The villagers agreed and returned to their village. Putra began planting carrots again, as carrots can produce new seed after harvest, which are then processed into juice and cakes. The villagers who had been waiting for an appointment with Putra were immediately delighted to hear from Putra that their order was ready for purchase. This transaction repeated itself several years later. Putra finally succeeded in growing carrots and processing them into food and drink. Not only was his business successful, but Putra's business grew with him alone processing carrots, and he employed many workers from the village. Putra's land and house transformed from a simple hut into a spacious and magnificent mansion. Sales of his carrot juice and cake spread to several villagers. Remembering his parents, Putra decided to visit them, bringing some carrot juice and cake. Upon arrival, Putra called out to them, excuse me, father, mother, are you in there? His mother greeted him. Huh? Is my son? Dad, look who's visiting our house. His father came over to them and said, my son, I miss you so much. How are you? I'm fine. I brought some food and drinks for you guys, said the son. The father said, huh? What is this? Juice and carrot cake? Did the son buy or make it himself? Dad, Mom, this is something that has changed my life since I left this house. I think I have been successful from selling this item. I want to invite you to visit my house where this food is made, said the son while inviting them.